Good evening. Hope you're all doing great. Hope your week is going well. Um, before I start, before I start, if you are going to relish in my misery and laugh in my face, I'm at least going to need you to like and subscribe. All right, so let's get into what uh, unfolded for me today. So first of all, I get some emails from Apex. Awesome. I open those emails, start scrolling down. Approve, approve, denied, denied. So I get approved for 4 out of the 7, which is awesome. That's $8,000. But I get denied on the following 3. And there is a few videos ago that I posted. Actually, it might have been the payout video now that I think about it, describing 11, 12, and 13, those 3 accounts. Um, So let's go through some math here. You have to have 52,600 to be able to request a payout. Okay. I've been through their payout menu, their wording. I don't see where it says you have to maintain that 52,600 after you request it. But in their denial email, let me read this off to you. Your account balance. So your payout may have been denied for one of the following reasons, right? So this is my reason. Your account balance was not enough to approve the payout. In order for a payout to be approved, the account must be at a certain minimum balance up on review and approval of the payout. Example, a 50K account. The account balance must be at least $52,600 in order to request a payout, which it was. Perhaps your account balance was above this minimum at the time you put in the request, but at the time of review and approval, the balance had fallen under the limit. It did. So I was under the assumption that, okay, well, when I requested the payout, it was way above 52,600. I think it was like at 54 and 53,800 for the other 2. So I requested them, and then I had a crap 2 days. The next 2 days were crap for me of trading, and I'd actually had 17 was tethered to these other 3, and at one point, 17 here had fallen all the way down to 50,800. And I kept digging and I brought it back. I brought it back. I erected it from the grave. It rose. Uh, but I stopped trading the other 3 thinking that, okay, so we know that on a 50K account, this balance right here, this 50,100, that is bust, right? So I'm thinking that, okay, there's $52,112 in there. It gives me $2 of bust room. Well, that's not how it works once you request a payout. So once you request a payout, it has to remain at that 52,600. Well, now I know that. Um, if you guys already knew that, I wish somebody would have told me. But if you don't know, well, now you do, and that's how it works. And definitely keep that in mind moving forward. That whatever the minimum balance is, it has to remain at that throughout the approval process. And that's another reason why I kicked myself in the cans is because I could have kept trading those. It's been freaking 7 days ago, 6 days ago. I could have very easily brought them back up above the 52,600 in between the time that I requested it and the time that it got approved. I mean, come on, that would have been, I didn't know. And now I know, and now I'm angry at myself. Well, let's fast forward that even more to what I did once I got them back. Once I got them back, did you know there was earnings this afternoon? I did not. I am normally really good at knowing what PMI is, non-farm is, CPI, full mock meeting. I am on top of all of that stuff. I was completely oblivious to the fact that there were earnings this. I don't even know who the hell the earnings were for. But the long story short here, this is 1 minute, 1 minute candle. This right here, I was short. Man, 3 p.m. hits. Boy, did I get blasted. So I get those three accounts back, and instantly two of them are vaporized in this move right here. That was a violent, nasty, ugly. If you were short, if I was long, I would be rejoicing. And no, I was not playing. I didn't know. I don't. I've learned I don't play with news releases. I don't. I've been nuked on those plenty of times to know enough that you don't mess around with news releases. So, uh, yeah, it just sucks to not only not get the payout on them, but then turn around and immediately throw them in the trash can. Dang it. But anyway, I managed to keep a hold of one of those. I'm down on it for the day. I lost about 500 bucks on that account, but I still have it, and I'll be able to salvage it. I hope. The good news is I had an awesome day in the other accounts. That excluded even eating the $500 loss. I still ended up 2,000 to the positive. I got one of my accounts back. And I ended up with $8,000 more in my pocket than I had when I woke up this morning. So, all in all, that's a pretty decent Tuesday. Pretty decent Tuesday. I will, trading in the afternoons. There's normally not news releases in the afternoons, and I took it for granted. I guess I don't know how else to say that. I just wasn't paying attention, and it's my own fault, as well as it's my own fault in not knowing this little tidbit of information right here. So if I am in any way, shape, form, or fashion able to save you guys from making the same stupid blunder that I just did, um, well, you're welcome. So one of us had to be the guinea pig. I'll fall on the sword. I took one for the team. Man, it's not Apex's fault. Again, I followed the rules. Um, and they paid me. They paid me out on the ones that I followed the rules for. I break the rules. It's just like being a kid, really. You follow the rules and you get rewarded. You break the rules and you get spanked. Well, they just bent me over and spanked me. So it's what I get. But anyway, again, if any of this was able to save you guys from doing the same thing, uh, then it's a win, right? So yeah, again, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. I would really very much appreciate it. And until the next time, take care.